All right, so first things first, can you give me your name, job title? And I know you're with several companies.
Yeah, but for today, my name's Anson Frericks, and I'm co-founder of Radley Care, which is a mental health hotline with a mission to empower adults living serious mental illness and maintenance.
I love that. And I'm so excited to ask you some of these things. This person, mental health is a huge part of my own life. So I want to just hear, like, how has, in your opinion, mental health treatment shifted maybe in the past couple of years, and where do you think it's going moving forward?
Yeah, so I think first off, we're acknowledging across the country that we are in a mental health crisis, which we never have before. There's always a stigma around mental health, and it talked about it a lot. But now you have people on both political aisles, the left and the right. Vivek Murthy, who was Joe Biden's Surgeon General, essentially said that we're in a mental health crisis. And a year ago, JD Vance said almost the exact same word. So this is a problem that we have where 1 in 5 U.S. adults are experiencing mental illness annually. 1 in 20 are experiencing serious mental illness, suffering schizophrenia, bipolar, and this is something that it doesn't discriminate. I mean, it hits people across all socioeconomic issues, black, white, gay, straight. It doesn't really matter. And it's a price that should be going direct. So,
Yeah. So, how, to me, like the biggest thing for me, and just to be completely candid, the hardest issue I ever had was the first time I realized I needed to go talk to somebody.
yeah.
It was really, really hard, especially as a man, as a straight white male. It was really hard for me to admit that. Like, how do you have these conversations with people to help them understand when and how to go find that help?
Yeah. So the problem that we're trying to solve at Radford is actually the 50% of people that are diagnosed with a serious mental illness that end up in the ER, that end up in a hospital, they get discharged with a care plan that says, hey, take this medication, go to this therapy, go to this group, it kind of shows, and they just don't. It's dead. And so you're right. There's a 50% gap of people that just don't follow up. What we're trying to do is connect people with peers with lived experience that have navigated sort of the whole mental illness area to make them comfortable getting that therapy, getting that support, taking medication, wherever it is. So it really is making it more searchable, making it more open, making her accept but speak to somebody at risk. Kind of great recovery story. That's how I think we get people that are into that treatment and get them in a
Yeah, this would be a softball question. I imagine that's been really successful in helping people understand how to take that next step for themselves.
Yeah, it has. And it's been really successful because of great partnerships we have actually with like Signature Health, which is up in Tweedville, has a large mental health and QHC with the University of Cincinnati, with Linear Center in Cincinnati. We have partnerships with all of these organizations, as providers, where people are going to first seek treatment. But then when they get discharged, we're again helping close that 50% gap and making sure that they find out and birds are successful because of that partnership.
So last question for you. What is, one thing you see moving forward into the future that will continue to help bridge that gap and kind of shrink the amount of people that aren't following up and getting the help that they need?
Yeah, for me, I think it's bridging the people aspect of mental health and support, but also technology. I don't think that AI or chatbots are going to like solve the mental health specialist at all. But I think that we can utilize technologies like AI to have a more seamless referral process, making sure companies like Radley get treatment plans and assessments, and then we can take all of that and give the right intervention and activities the peers or other keeper that can help on the recovery journeys and then track that on the back end. So I'll say the convergence of technology, but still what's really keeping the connectivities, helping accelerate first recovery.
I love that. And so thank you for sharing your genius with us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
That's great. Thank you.